What is up, YouTube? What is up, Flow Gang? Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get dreadlocks like...
That's what I thought you said. Now let me offer this as a rebuttal.
Main subject of this video is Michael B. Jordan's dreadlocks, aka Killmonger in the movie Black Panther.
Black Panther King, Kendrick, all hail the king.
If you guys haven't seen it, pretty dope movie. I've already seen it twice. I already want to see the third time, so it must be good, which it is. But we're going to be talking about Michael B. Jordan's dreads. Now let me take this out.
When collision kings did a king's vision.
As you guys can see, my dreads look nothing like Michael B. Jordan's. He has a lot less. He also has a high top, and his dreads were a lot shorter. I actually think these were fake dreads. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure because I wasn't paying too much attention to the movie. I was paying most attention to like the action and the plot that was going on and all that good stuff. But his hair looked, you know, it was dope. And a lot of people like the hairstyle. So the main purpose of this video is showing you guys if your hair doesn't look exactly like his, like if yours looks like mine, or maybe your hair is longer and it's not the same length as his, it's not the same thickness, or maybe you don't have as many dreads as him. Your hair isn't set up like his. If your hair is set up like his, you have a high top, you have the same texture, you have the same thickness, you have the same amount of dreads, and I feel like this hairstyle would be really easy for you. You wouldn't even need this video. So if your hair is like his, I mean, you can stay if you want to, but this is for the people with hair like mine, or long hair, and so on, that don't have hair like him. So first off, I'm going to start with the fact that my hair is long. So to get rid of that, okay, actually the first thing I'm going to start with is the fact that my hair isn't a high top. So what we're going to do is take the majority of the dreads, especially the ones on the side, because I do have side dreads. Don't look at the fact that I don't have a lineup. That's my bad. I need to get that done soon. Oh gosh.
Oh my God, if I die, I'm a legend.
That hurt. My hair doesn't really fit fully into a ponytail just yet, so I mean, it's kind of like a struggle to get it in there. And this one we're gonna just tuck up right in there. Okay, now next we're gonna start off with getting the hair to be the way it is, the way his is. I'm gonna pull that one out. So his hair, like I said, is a high top, so we're just gonna basically imagine these ones don't exist. The ones on the side don't exist. So the ones on the top, we're just going to start pulling them out sort of one at a time, starting from the left side. My left side, your right, I can't tell, but start on your left side and just start pulling them out one at a time. But make sure not to go past this line that separates high top dreads from regular dreads like mine. And you're just gonna keep pulling out. You could pull out a few at a time. Just be cautious to make sure you don't go overboard. But you know, you do want to pull down the front. This one, as you can see, it's really long and it's sort of close to the back, so it's gonna have to be covered up just a little bit by some other ones. And then we're just gonna keep pulling sort of from the center-ish. And you gotta keep making it go that direction, because that's where his go. And then I'm going to start on this side. But these ones are closer to the right side of my head, or maybe the left for you guys, but the right. I don't want them to be in the front because then they'll fall down like that. So I'm gonna put them sort of in the middle-ish. Same with these as I go back, just start putting them in the middle, kind of like a comb over. And then we're just gonna go like this. And then with this part, I sort of like to give it sort of a swirl, because if you look at his, I'll put it up right here. You can see that the ones that do fall down aren't directly in the front. They're sort of covered by the ones that are in the front. So like these few right here, I'm going to sort of flop them over. And then I'm going to pull a few of these down that are sort of in the back. And we're just going to go over like that. And then you just kind of want to hide those ones that you just pulled over. And just let these ones flop down. Sort of like that. And this is going to be a pretty short video because I am basically done. Now, what you can do to keep it like this is you can get bobby pins or hair pins and stuff like that and stick them in your hair. I'm actually not going to keep this in, but you know, you can get those bobby pins and just stick them in there. And then once you stick it in, you can just like lift this layer up, stick in a bobby pin, and then just lay this layer down on top of it to sort of hide it. But your hair will stay like this, and you know, you can rock it. You will have the little fishtail in the back, but I mean, who doesn't like a little fishtail action, you know? But pretty much, you just got the little flop over like he had in the movie. You'll look tight, all that good stuff. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe for more content. Continue to flow, and may your locks grow. Peace.
They wish and I wish and I wish and I wish and they wish on me.
Wait. Okay, wait, I'm sorry. I know I just ended the video, but I just realized there was one thing I was missing. I said if your dreads are too long. Now I got the high top part out of the way, but if your dreads are too long, and like let's say these dreads are all the way down here, like you got long dreads, that's kind of an issue. You can't really do this. So what I was thinking is like these dreadlocks right here that I pulled back into my ponytail, right? You can do this more than once. So like I could take the dread in the center of my head and I could pull it back and put it into the ponytail, right? And then I could take the dreads on the left side of my head and loop them through and then pull them down. So I'll just show you guys right here. This dread right here, let's just assume it's too long. So I would pull it down through here, right? If you guys can see. And then I would loop it across. But you guys can tell this dread isn't actually that long. But if your dreads are pretty long to the point where you can pull it down, loop it through, and then pull it all the way across, that'll just cut a couple of inches off of it and, you know, help you out with this hairstyle. But my dreads are not that long, so maybe I can demonstrate with a dread that's a little bit closer. Actually, let's use this dread right here. I'm gonna pull it back, if you guys can see. I'm gonna tuck it because it's not that long, and I'm gonna take this group of dreads right here. Now, they are not that long, but what you can do is pull this one down and lay these flat, right? And then I'm going to pull this one back and sort of tuck it in anywhere I can get it to fit. And then I will pull these dreads over. And as you can see, there's like a little gap right there. Instead of starting right here, I cut off a few inches and they start over here. So I just pull those across. Oh, this one didn't go across. But as you can see, my hair is not that long, so this won't work for me because my dreads don't have enough hang time to, you know, lower that little lump right there. But if your dreads are really long, you can do that little process to cut a couple of inches off, and that'll help you guys out. Thanks again, because I had to do a little relapse. Continue to flow, and may your locks grow. Peace.